Gentlemen, if you keep waking up around 3 in the morning, staring at the ceiling and wondering what's wrong, I want you to know something important. It's not just stress, and it's not simply getting older. It is a specific hormonal problem with a clear and actionable solution. That sudden, urgent wake-up call is actually a potent hormone called DHT attacking your prostate. Dihydrotestosterone, short for dihydrotestosterone, is a byproduct of testosterone. It's useful in small amounts, but when it climbs too high, it begins to wreak havoc. Think of DHT as a growth signal that slowly enlarges your prostate, tightening its grip on your urethra. Even in deep sleep, your brain senses that pressure as an emergency, jolting you awake in a state of survival panic right in the safety of your own bed. This is not a minor issue. A major study found that men with this condition have nighttime DHT activity that is 60% higher than normal. This hormonal surge does more than just break your sleep. It fractures your deep sleep cycles, increase nighttime urination, and push your body into a state of constant strain. Over time, they raise blood pressure, expand belly fat, and throw your testosterone off course. Robust scientific evidence now shows that specific foods can act as natural DHT blockers, slowing down the very enzyme that creates this problem and resetting your body's rhythm. They don't involve pills or prescriptions, just simple nutrition that helps your hormones settle down again. I'm Dr. Catherine Rotker, a board-certified urologist with over 2 decades of experience helping men restore their prostate health, energy, and deep restorative sleep. Stay with me as I reveal 5 powerful foods that block DHT and help you sleep through the night again. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss this vital information. Let me know in the comments where you're joining us from today. It truly helps us feel connected as a global community of men taking charge of their health. Now let's begin with food number 5, because tonight we begin to silence DHT for good. That small handful of pumpkin seeds and Brazil nuts isn't just a snack. It's a direct action you can take to support your body. You can mix these 2 foods and create a DHT blocking powerhouse that works on multiple fronts while you sleep. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc and beta-sitosterol, 2 nutrients shown to directly slow down the production of DHT and block its binding in the prostate. DHT is the enzyme behind your prostate swelling and nighttime bathroom runs. Then you've got Brazil nuts stepping in with selenium, a mineral that guards your prostate cells from stress and oxidation. It's a small piece of the puzzle, but it keeps the gland tissue healthy and responsive. Think of it as strengthening your system from within. Together, these 2 make a perfect evening snack that feels more like a treat than a supplement. In one 12-month study with over 1,000 men, those taking pumpkin seed extracts saw real significant improvements in their urinary flow and far fewer trips to the bathroom at night. That is the goal, to get you back to uninterrupted, deep sleep. To make this work for you, have about a 1/4 cup of raw or slightly roasted, unsalted pumpkin seeds with 1 or 2 Brazil nuts about an hour after your dinner. Please chew them slowly. This isn't a race. Enjoy the crunchy, nutty flavor. Let it be a satisfying little ritual, not a chore. When you use high-quality raw ingredients, your body absorbs the nutrients best. If you are consistent with this, most men start to notice a change within a couple of months, waking up feeling more rested because you did not have to get up. This one tasty habit begins the process, and it works even better when you combine it with our next food, which targets this issue from a completely different and very direct angle. If this approach makes sense to you, if you are finding this valuable, I encourage you to like this video and subscribe to the channel. You truly do not want to miss what comes next. It is another natural secret that can make a profound difference. Now, let's talk about a simple evening tea that acts like a shutdown switch for the problem we're tackling. This is food number 4, a warm cup of stinging nettle tea infused with spearmint. This simple nightly habit eases that constant pressure you feel and helps you rest through the night without those frustrating wake-ups. The nettle works quietly but powerfully. It keeps your body from turning too much testosterone into DHT. You can think of it like cutting off the fuel supply to that overactive gland. Clinical trials on men with enlarged prostate showed that nettle improved urine flow and cut down that nighttime urgency, with benefits that match some common medications but without the unpleasant side effects. The spearmint adds its own gentle support. It lowers the amount of free testosterone in your bloodstream, which means there's less of that raw material your body turns into, DHT. It doesn't strip your masculinity or reduce your energy. It simply brings your hormones into a healthier range. Together, nettle and spearmint form a balanced pair that calms your hormones rather than overpowering them. Preparing this tea the right way makes a big difference. Add 1 teaspoon of dried nettle leaves or a nettle root tea bag and 1 teaspoon of dried spearmint to about 10 ounces of hot water that's just off the boil. Cover the mug for about 5 minutes while it steeps so the DHT-blocking compounds don't escape with the steam. Then sip it slowly about an hour before you head to bed. The flavor is earthly with a cool, minty edge. Squeeze in a bit of lemon or a sprinkle of cinnamon if you want a little flavor, but skip the sugar or honey as they can raise your blood sugar, that raises cortisol, the stress hormone that interferes with deep sleep. This nightly ritual does 2 helpful things. The warm liquid gently encourages your bladder to empty fully, relaxes your muscles, and signals your body that it's time to wind down. Then, the active compounds in the herbs go to work, calming the prostate and helping to quell that intense 3 a.m. urge. Many of my patients report fewer and less frantic trips to the bathroom within just a few weeks of making this a consistent habit. This tea is a powerful reset for your system each night. To build a body that truly resists DHT, we need to integrate this battle into your main meals, which is exactly what food number 3 allows you to do. Let's move to your main evening meal. This is where we build a powerful foundation for your entire body. Food number 3 is a simple dinner combining fermented soy, like tempeh or tofu, with broccoli. This partnership delivers a 1-2 punch directly to DHT. Fermented soy contains natural compounds called isoflavones that help slow down an enzyme in your body that converts testosterone into DHT. What makes fermented soy especially effective is the fermentation itself. It increases the bioavailability of isoflavones, meaning your body absorbs them more easily. Countries where men consume soy daily, like Japan and Indonesia, consistently show lower rates of prostate enlargement and even prostate cancer. The broccoli brings its own powerful tools to the table. It contains compounds called indoles and sulforaphane, which support your liver in breaking down excess hormones, including DHT. Think of it as hormone housekeeping. When your liver processes hormones efficiently, less DHT circulates in your system, and inflammation in your prostate starts to settle down. Research shows that men who eat broccoli several times a week tend to have healthier prostate tissue and lower PSA readings, a marker doctors use to assess prostate health. That's a clear sign the gland is under less stress. Putting this into practice is both easy and delicious. Start with about 4 ounces of tempeh, sliced into small cubes, and stir-fry them in a tablespoon of olive oil until golden brown. Once the edges start to crisp, toss in 2 cups of broccoli florets. Add a small pinch of turmeric and black pepper. The turmeric is a strong anti-inflammatory agent that also helps block DHT, while the black pepper increases your body's ability to absorb it by nearly 20 times. Cook just until the broccoli turns bright green and tender. That's the sweet spot. For flavor, add garlic, ginger, and a splash of low-sodium soy sauce or tamari. This keeps the sodium down but still gives that savory, satisfying taste. The meal ends up being light yet filling, rich in protein and fiber, and deeply nourishing to your hormone balance. Eat this dinner at least 3 hours before you go to bed. This timing is important. It allows your body to fully digest the food, prevents any blood sugar swings that disrupt your sleep. The combination of fiber from the broccoli and protein from the tempeh keeps you full and stable, so you're less likely to crave sweets or snacks before bedtime. That stability helps your body keep insulin and cortisol low, which are two hormones that can quietly push DHT higher when left unchecked. This dinner strategy builds a powerful daily foundation. Our next food works in a different way, acting as a direct DHT blocker that you can enjoy as a comforting treat right before bed. Now let's talk about a truly powerful bedtime ritual. Food number 2 is a warm cup of Reishi infused cocoa. This is one of those rare remedies that feels indulgent yet works a deeply biological level to calm hormones and ease your nights. It combines comfort with real science. Reishi mushroom, often called the mushroom of immortality, is a profound natural blocker. In studies comparing 20 different mushrooms, reishi outperformed all of them, suppressing the very enzyme that creates DHT by about 70%. That's the very same pathway many prescription medications target to shrink the prostate, yet reishi does it naturally and gently, without disturbing your hormone balance. When scientists tested reishi on animals exposed to high testosterone, the results were striking. Those given reishi had smaller prostates, better flow, and less tissue swelling. The mushroom effectively stopped DHT from binding to the prostate and sending the signal to grow. For men, that means less pressure on the bladder, easier urination, and fewer reasons to wake up at night. But what makes reishi stand out isn't only its DHT blocking ability. It also works as an adaptogen, a natural regulator that helps your body handle stress. High cortisol, the stress hormone, often spikes late at night and keeps you from reaching deep sleep. Reishi helps lower that cortisol gently, creating a hormonal environment where your body can rest and repair itself properly. This makes it a near pharmaceutical-grade tool you can prepare in your own kitchen. To make this work in a way that's both effective and enjoyable, turn it into an evening ritual. Warm a cup of unsweetened almond milk in a small pot until it's steaming but not boiling. Almond milk is rich in magnesium, a mineral that relaxes your muscles and helps you drift off more easily. Whisk in 1 teaspoon of organic reishi powder and 2 teaspoons of dark cocoa powder. Cocoa isn't just for flavor here. It contains natural compounds that improve blood flow and magnesium that complements the relaxing effect of the milk. Add a light sprinkle of cinnamon before you pour it into your mug. Cinnamon steadies your blood sugar through the night, which helps prevent insulin spikes that raise stress hormones. If you prefer a touch of sweetness, a small drizzle of raw honey or a few drops of stevia will do. Keep it subtle so your body stays in a calm, low glycemic state as you head into sleep. Sip this warm, comforting drink about 45 minutes before bed. This gives your body time to absorb the active compounds while ensuring the liquid passes through your system well before sleep. The power of this drink lies not only in the ingredients but also in the behavior it encourages. When you take the time to prepare and sip it slowly, your body associates the routine with relaxation. The reishi works internally to lower DHT and cortisol, while the cocoa and almond milk support circulation and calm your muscles. You're combining a biochemical action with a behavioral cue, training your body to unwind both hormonally and mentally. After a few weeks of consistency, most men start to fall asleep faster, wake up less often, and when they do, it's easier to go back to sleep. Urine flow feels steadier, and the nights start to feel peaceful again. This drink becomes something you look forward to, not just because of how it tastes, but because of how your body responds. And while this reishi cocoa is powerful on its own, the number one food combines everything we've discussed into a single, potent, nightly tonic that represents the very best of natural DHT management. Our food number 1 is a nightly tonic of ashwagandha infused golden milk blended with black seed oil. It represents the strongest natural combination I've seen for men who want to calm DHT, sleep better, and feel steady energy again. It's more than a drink. Ashwagandha works by recalibrating your body's stress system, the same one that keeps cortisol high and throws your hormones out of balance. Several clinical studies show that it can slash cortisol levels by over 65%. This stress reduction indirectly helps normalize DHT, and crucially, evidence indicates it lowers DHT while supporting healthy testosterone. Ashwagandha does something even more impressive. It restores balance to your endocrine system, the network that manages testosterone and DHT. Instead of lowering testosterone, it teaches your body to use it correctly. That means you keep your vitality and drive, but without the DHT overload that enlarges your prostate. I've watched men regain stable sleep and easier flow simply by introducing this one ritual each night. Then we add black seed oil. This is the key ingredient that turns golden milk from relaxing to powerful. Black seed oil contains thymoquinone, a compound that's been shown in research to reduce DHT levels and shrink prostate tissue, with an effect comparable to the pharmaceutical drug finasteride, a common prostate medication. The difference is that black seed oil achieves this naturally, without side effects or dependency. Together with ashwagandha, it provides a deep hormonal correction, addressing both stress and the DHT imbalance that wakes you at night. The base of this drink, golden milk, brings its own healing power. It's made from turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon, all known for their anti-inflammatory effects. The healthy fats in the milk, or coconut milk if you prefer, help carry all these nutrients straight into your cells, where they can do their job. Each ingredient complements the other, building a layered defense against inflammation, hormonal imbalance, and nighttime restlessness. To prepare it properly, start by gently warming 1 cup of whole milk or coconut milk in a small pot. Stir in a half teaspoon of turmeric, a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, a pinch of cinnamon, and a critical pinch of black pepper. Let it simmer gently, not boil, for a few minutes. When the temperature cools slightly and feels warm but comfortable to touch, add about 600 milligrams of ashwagandha extract and 1 teaspoon of cold-pressed organic black seed oil. Stir it well until everything blends smoothly. This small detail, adding the herbs after it cools, keeps their active compounds intact. The pepper quietly boosts the effect of turmeric, ensuring you get the full anti-inflammatory benefit with every sip. Drink this about an hour before bed, slowly and without distractions. The warmth will signal your nervous system to wind down. It helps your body shift from alert mode into recovery mode. Over time, your brain begins to associate this moment with calm and sleep, while your endocrine system aligns with that rhythm. With consistency, this nightly ritual starts retraining your stress response. Your HPA axis, the system that controls cortisol release, learns to stay quiet during the night. Your prostate becomes less sensitive to DHT, and your bladder finally stops sending those urgent signals at 3 a.m. Within a few weeks, you should notice deeper sleep, fewer interruptions, and better focus during the day. The difference is steady, not sudden, and that's how you know your body is truly resetting. Each ingredient in this combination strengthens the others. Ashwagandha manages the stress that fuels DHT production, turmeric and ginger reduce inflammation, black seed oil directly attacks DHT and discourages prostate growth. The golden milk base enhances absorption and calms inflammation. Together, they create a complete system of recovery for your body. This final step proves something simple but powerful. When you give your body the right tools and consistency, it knows exactly how to heal itself. No side effects, no dependency, just balance restored. Gentlemen, you have a clear plan with 5 powerful foods. My most important advice is to not feel you must start all 5 tonight. That often leads to feeling overwhelmed. I want you to choose just one. Pick the option that seems most appealing or easiest for you to manage and implement it consistently for 1 full week. After you have that first habit in place, you can then add a second. Remember, your body did not develop this DHT imbalance overnight, and it will not resolve overnight. Consistency is your most powerful tool here. Judge your real progress after a solid month of faithfully incorporating 2 or 3 of these foods into your daily routine. Conquering that 3 a.m. wake-up call is about much more than just sleep. It is about reclaiming your daytime energy and your mental clarity. It is about the confidence that comes from feeling in control of your body again. These foods are not temporary band-aids. They are tools that work with your body's own innate wisdom to restore a healthy hormonal rhythm and encourage your prostate to return to a healthier state. You are not just managing a condition. You are actively empowering your body to reverse it. If this roadmap helped you understand what's been causing your 3 a.m. wake-ups and showed you how to fix it naturally, please support our mission by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Consider sharing it with another man who could use the same help. Your engagement is what allows us to continue this important work. I read your comments, and I'm continually inspired by your stories of progress. Thank you for watching and spending this time taking care of your health. Your journey matters, and every step you take toward balance makes a real difference. I'll see you in the next video with more practical, science-backed ways to restore your strength, your sleep, and your peace of mind.